Hey, welcome back. This is Paramedic Project. Thanks for joining us once again. Today, just wanted to expand on some more concepts around what happens in the front of the ambulance when we're attending these emergency cases. Last two episodes we talked about roles around driving, important points to consider around that. And today we're just sort of expanding that into the role of the passenger as well. Now, attending this emergency case and safe driving practices is not just about the driver, it's also about what the passenger does. So it's really important you're engaged in this emergency case from when we receive the actual case right till we get to scene. So some of the big points on that, for me anyway, the person in the passenger seat, their role is really to convey all the information. Now, we know we're getting information constantly, visual information on this data terminal. And if you're driving the ambulance, it's really difficult or it's impossible to take your eyes off the road and read that. So your role as a passenger is to convey that visual information to your driver to make sure that you're both on the same page when you actually arrive on scene to treat the patient. It's a real team approach. So that means that although they're driving, they're still going to be thinking about the case before we get there. And although you're not driving, you're still looking around for traffic hazards. So that's the other big role of the passenger. When we're not conveying this information that's coming through from our communication centre about the actual case, about the patient's condition, we're a second set of eyes on traffic hazards, pedestrians, things that the driver needs to avoid. We're communicating about that as well. So it's really important to understand that as soon as that case comes in, the passenger is also actively engaged in attending the emergency case, and that's both by conveying the information that's coming through. And this information, it's not just a single dump when we get the case. Sometimes it is, but often there are lots of updates about dangers or hazards when we arrive at the scene, updates about the patient's condition, updates about the patient's location. So it's really important that all that information gets conveyed to the driver as well, so that A, you actually find the patient, B, you know what's going on, and C, you're going to keep yourself safe. So there's some really important points. Thanks for joining us once again. This has been Paramedic Project. Find us on social media. We'll see you next time.